Hey guys, Blair here. As you may or may not know, this has been a tough year on the wallet, so much so that I couldn't afford to do some of the geeky things I really wanted to do, namely go down to San Diego Comic-Con. It really sucked. There was a lot of things down there I would have loved to have been a part of, but you know what? I got to do some things I wasn't expecting I was going to be able to do, like act in a couple of different web series, or background in one and act in the other, to be more specific. I was really trying my best to get down to Dragon Con. I got a bunch of friends that are going to this, people I really want to go to a con with, but you know, the money tree I planted, it didn't grow this year. So, you know, it is something that I want to do in the future, but as a consolation, the biggest convention up here in Canada, or in Toronto at least, is Fan Expo, and that runs the exact same weekend as Dragon Con. So I'll get the weekend pass for that. I got some friends up here, we'll go. Last year was pretty cool. Let's see what this year is going to be all about. I do have one question for the organizers of Fan Expo. What are you thinking about putting this the same weekend as Dragon Con? I mean, you basically are asking the celebrity guests that do these circuits to split their time between one or the other, or choose between one or the other, which is worse. Everybody loses. The people down in Dragon Con may not be able to see some people that you guys have booked, and we will not be able to see people that Dragon Con has booked. And when you have people doing two conventions, generally they tend to have this habit of not wanting to go to the other one. And that's happened to Fan Expo a couple of times. Guys, maybe just choose a different weekend. There's no reason to do it on the same weekend at all. I mean, you're the same time zone. It's not like they're on opposite ends of the country. They're just south of us. Now, Fan Expo is the only big con I have been able to go to at this point, and I really want to look forward to changing that fact. But in the meantime, I only have it as itself as a basis of comparison to what a big con can be. And when I saw that today they released the schedule for Fan Expo, I got real excited. So I'm like, hey, this is the one I'm going to go to. My tickets have been purchased. I got my weekend pass. I am good to go. I opened up the schedule today, and I was disappointed. I'll be honest with you. There's not a lot in there that really appeals to me. I am very proud about being Canadian, and I defend anything that this country has to offer to anyone who challenges it. But I just saw the Dragon Con schedule after seeing the Fan Expo schedule. Fan Expo, you're not even in the same league as Dragon Con. Fan Expo, you focused very well on the young geek, and I'm not going to take anything away from that. I thought you have a lot to offer that person. Dragon Con offers something for everybody, and that is something that I think you need to do, Fan Expo. You need to broaden your horizons. You need to do more. You could look at Dragon Con and say, hey, look, these guys have the same amount of people that come to our convention that we have, and look how much more they have to offer. Now, I also have a little bit of a soft spot for Dragon Con this year as well. One of the shows I acted on this year was Basic Adventuring 101, which should be released, we're told, near the end of the year. You will see me as the Goblin Shaman in that series, and they're doing a panel there. The panel's name is Game into Film. It's at 11:30 a.m. on the Saturday at Dragon Con. If you're in the area, please go check it out. Now, I'm going to be going to Fan Expo, and I will be enjoying it the most I can. I do have some friends that are going to be there, and, you know, I'm going to make the best of it. Don't get me wrong. But I want Fan Expo to be as good as it can be. And right now, it's still in the minor leagues, even though it's got numbers like the majors. They need to do more for more geeks, I think, in order to really truly be a significant con on the world stage. People will travel here more. People will want to come to this expo. I mean, there are so many Canadian celebrities that are going to Dragon Con that are not coming here. Scott Thompson, both the Amell brothers, Robbie and Steven, they're from Toronto. You can't even get them. Graham Greene. I didn't even know anyone outside of Canada even knew who Graham Greene was. No offense, Graham Greene, but I really didn't. And they're all going to Dragon Con. Fan Expo, you really got some work to do, and I hope next year you do it. But frankly, I also hope next year I'm at Dragon Con. Okay, guys, thanks for watching, and until next time, keep on streaming.